I'm your host with the most, Logan 23. You doing Freshman Book 3, Chapter 11, Rock and Roll Hartfeld! You sit in your dorm room waiting for James to Skype you from LA. What's taking so long? He was supposed to call 20 minutes ago. You sigh and open the document window with Vasquez's book again. Fingers hover over the keyboard. Okay, let's see. She was trapped, caught in between two friends who... Suddenly, the video window pops up with your screen, and your computer starts ringing. Finally, and right when you were getting out of your writer's block, you click on the answer call button, and James' face appears in the window. Hey, Mizumi. You don't know how good it is to see your face. Don't tell me you miss me already. It's only been a few days. I started missing you the minute I stepped onto the plane. It looks like they set you up on a pretty nice spot. This is only temporary until I can find a place, but Yasmin's been helping me out with the hunt, which is great. I feel like I haven't left my computer in days. Sounds like you could use a little distraction. How's LA treating you so far? Honestly, I'm feeling really good about it. I miss Hartfeld, but that's to be expected, of course. I don't know, I feel like this is where I should be. Only wish that you were here with me. Me too. What about you? How's the gang? Everything's good, falling to pieces. Well, that certainly doesn't sound good. It's really, really not. Things have actually been pretty difficult around here lately. Do you want to tell me what's going on? You let out a sigh and shrug your shoulders. The Gutter Kittens have their first headlining gig tonight. Oh yeah, I saw that online. Give Caitlin my congratulations, would you? Yeah, that's kind of the thing. She and Abby got into a massive fight last night. Uh-huh. And they left things in a terrible place. Abby's refusing to go to the show, and Caitlin's just... You trail off as you look down at the computer screen. James is focused intently on his keyboard. James? Uh-huh. James! He glances up at the screen, and when he realizes you're glaring at him, gives you a sheepish smile. Sorry, it's just... These deadlines, I swear I was listening. If you're too busy to talk... No, I'm close to finishing this rewrite. I've been stuck on this one part for the last hour or so. I thought you just did a rewrite. This is my third one so far, and I'm sure it won't be the last. Wow, it sounds like they're changing quite a bit. James shrugs. His smile seems strained. Just your typical page screen changes. It's important to make sure it's relatable to the general audiences. Well, hey, maybe I can help you out, and then you can, pay attention to me. That would be great, actually. Maybe a second opinion is just what I need. So, what's the issue? Generally speaking, the execs are pretty confident that the play will translate well to the big screen. I've made a few high-level changes so far, but they have a problem with the ending. With both of the endings? He nods, his brow furrowed. The original ending is, and I quote, too harrowing for an American audience. And the new ending is sappy and unrealistic. That's a tough position to be put in. How do they want you to fix it? They insist that for the audiences to care, there needs to be an action sequence. Let me tell you how much bullshit that is. An action sequence. They actually read the script, didn't they? James shrugs forlornly. I know it's not your forte, but it shouldn't be too hard to change. Just add a... Yo mama battle. High noon showdown carriage chase. So, as I believe, he was back in the era of carrot chases. It wasn't High Noon, it wasn't a Southerner. Carrot chase. I mean, there must be a reason every action movie has one of the scenes, right? That could actually work. One of the wagons could be their wedding carriage. James bends over his keyboard and begins typing furiously. You wait until the clacking of the keys silences. Yeah, that looks good. Thanks, Mizumi. That was quite the conundrum for me. Anything I can do to help. Now, focus, please. I could really use some advice on what to do about the whole Caitlin Abby thing. Of course. Okay, run it by me one more time. You sigh and stare up at the ceiling, filling him in again from the beginning. Keep calm and study hard. And it's not just Abby. Caitlin's out all the time, and when she is here, it's like she's a whole different person. She's supposed to be my best friend, but lately it's like I don't even recognize her. That's all of it. I guess I've just been feeling really stuck lately. What do you think I should do? There's no response. When you glance back at the screen, James is staring at his keyboard again. Seriously? He begins to say nothing, but there's no sound. Then his microphone clicks on. So sorry. It's just, you gave me such a great idea for the new ending, I had to strike while the inspiration was there. It's not so much that you're working as you muted your microphone so that I wouldn't hear you working. I didn't want to interrupt your story. Mizumi, I love you, and I want to hear about everything going on while I'm away. It's just this deadline. You know what, James? So, I'm guilty of this. Not with a relationship, but I've been guilty of getting a little hot-headed at times with friends, that when they do repeat occurrences of something, that I'm just like to the point of, okay, I told you once, twice, 3 times, okay, you know what, now I'm pissed. And I know what's going to happen if I go and house this for a deadline. She just, bam, shuts it off. Like, I get it, he's got a deadline, he's being worked, he's got everything going on, but you need to take a step back and, you know, set aside time for your person. So this is hard. I wish there would have been a third option. I get it, but I do. But the next time we talk, I want your complete and undivided attention. I know, I'm Don't apologize, just make it happen. Now go work on your script. Thanks for being so understanding. Let's talk tomorrow, okay? You have to tell me everything about the concert. Sure. James hangs up and you shut your computer slowly. You're startled by a knock on your door. Come in. Tyler pokes his head tentatively around the corner. Did I hear James? I was gonna ask you to say hi to him. I don't want to say much of anything to him right now. Oh, that's well, do you want to talk about it? Don't worry about it, Tyler. I'm hanging out with Chris today, so I'll get it off my chest then. Okay, great. Abby says my advice can be a bit clinical sometimes. I'm sure Chris is way better at it. Speaking of, is he still in his room? No, actually, he left a while ago. You clench your jaw and frown. Don't shoot the messenger! He left with all of his student council stuff, if that helps. I'm not going to take it out on you. Don't worry. I'm going to crash the student council meeting. I'm sure there's a good reason that he had to go. I just wish he would have texted or something. He ran out of here, like, really fast. It had to be emergency or something. Sure. You grab your bag and head out of the suite. Yes, because everything seems to be an emergency anymore, except everyone bounces on us. As you approach the student council meeting room, you hear loud voices coming from inside. You quietly step into the room. He's trying to turn this school into a mockery. I've said so since his first campaign speech. We're trying to improve this school by opening its doors to people who actually want to learn. Think about the number of people who want to go to the school but can't because of a mistake they made a long time ago. Oh, here we go again with the old sob story. We get it. You were a troubled child and you made something out of yourself by throwing a ball around a field. Like I said before, this isn't about me. What we're proposing is a very different from a sports scholarship. This is actually creating opportunities for people who are cast aside otherwise. Oh, what would be in the school's best interest would be cutting all of the scholarships. Sebastian, even you have to admit that's insane. There's no way Dean Stafford would allow it. It's actually quite reasonable. This school hands out scholarships like candy at the pediatrician's office. In fact, as a countermeasure to Chris's proposal, I propose we cut off scholarships that aren't based around academic merit. The school would save millions, and we'd trim the fat, so to speak. Gentlemen, please, let's keep things professional, shall we? You both make wonderful points, but clearly we're not getting anywhere today. Let's reconvene in a few days, The committee starts to gather their things and head for the door. Arjun gives Chris a commiserating pat on the back before heading out. He walks towards Chris, but Professor Adia pulls him aside. Listen, Christopher, we all know that Sebastian's, well, he's quite a character, but I do think your idea has real merit. Really? So, we can go through with it? Unfortunately, it's much too large of a monetary allocation for my approval alone, especially with the treasurer's go-ahead. Chris's face falls and the professor pats him on the shoulder. However, the dean has the final say in matters like this. Put together a compelling presentation and I'll see about setting up a meeting with the Dean Stafford. Thank you, Professor. You won't regret it, I promise. Professor Azia smiles at him and nods to you as she walks away. Mizumi, did you hear that? It could actually work. Wait, what are you doing here? Me? Do you really not know? You fold your arms and arch an eyebrow at him. It's because of, Chris trails off and stares at you guiltily. Crap. We had plans, didn't we? Oh man, Mizumi, I'm so sorry I forgot. Adia called earlier this morning, and this was the only time she had all week to hear the proposal. I can see that. Sebastian is a real pain. Don't worry, I get it. Don't think Sebastian was serious, do you, about cutting all of the scholarships? Honestly, who knows with that guy? He probably said it just to piss me off, but at least with Professor Adia's support, I have another shot. Now I have got to nail this presentation. I'm sure you will, Chris. Why don't we talk about it over coffee, since we were supposed to hang out today? Chris goes to collect his papers from the podium. I'd really love to, but with this new wrench in the machine, I need to get to work right away. Are you sure? I don't mind helping. Chris smiles at you, stacking his papers and tucking them under his arm. I want to say yes, but I'm trying really hard to buckle down this corner and get stuff done. Not saying that you're not, or anything, I really can't have any distractions right now. That's probably a good idea, I guess. You're really serious about all this. Chris begins to head for the door, and you follow after him. But we'll have plenty of time to hang out at the Gutter Kittens gig tonight, right? Of course, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Chris gives you a wave before hurrying down the hall. I'll see you tonight. You watch him walk away, and then slowly head back to your suite. I am so thirsty today. Like, I'm serious, I already drank a quart of tea, and I'm having a coffee. And I'm like, I am dying. I don't know why. When you arrive, you see Zach sitting on the couch. He's hunched over his homework, but looks up and grins when you walk in. Oh, good, a distraction. He shoves his books away and rests his chin on his hand. I swear, I've been rereading the same sentence for an hour. Sit, 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 sit. Instead of walking to the couch, you pull out a seat at the table and plop down into it. Zach joins you and frowns. Okay, what's wrong? You mean besides everything? Still upset about Abby and Caitlin's showdown last night? Well, yeah. How could you not be? They're friends, and they're fighting over something stupid. They'll get over it. Yeah, I hope you're right. Oh, Lord, hold on. I guess I have this feeling as a call comes in. And I just declined it, because why not? Just useless, pissed off, not myself. It's Thanksgiving, and people are probably calling to me to go, Happy Thanksgiving! Useless, pissed off. Useless. James was ignoring me when we video chatted earlier, and Chris totally blew me off for the student council stuff. I guess I'm just so used to feeling needed, and I don't like how things have changed. You rest your head on the table, and Zach pats you on the shoulder sympathetically. Well, I need you. I've been feeling the same way since Brandon left, but you've been my anchor in the storm. Aw, Zach, you're the best. Zach reaches over and gives you a one-armed hug. I know, and okay. Alright, just skip that. Getting in the mosh pit tonight and letting out all those frustrations. You groan. Don't remind me. Do I have to go? Duh. Come on, it'll be great. And you have to support Kaylin, and you'll finally get to hang out with Chris. But, most importantly, you'll need a break from beating yourself up. You know what? You're right. I can't spend all my time wallowing. That's the spirit. Plus, you might get a chance to fix some problems. What do you mean? Well, once Caitlin's all high on the stage energy, it might be easier to get her to make up with Abby. And we'll have another opportunity to make a good impression on Caitlin's bandmates, since last time didn't go so great. Yeah, and we have a lot of fun in the process. I am loving that attitude. Okay, let's get you ready. Ready? What's wrong with what I'm wearing? Well, there's nothing wrong with it, it's just... You want to show Caitlin we can keep up with her new pals, right? What, you think a change of clothes is going to help with that? It might, and even if it doesn't, you might as well dress up for part of a punk show. What about you? Are you getting all dressed up? Me? Please. I swore off leather after the pleather pants incident of senior year. Okay, I definitely have to remember to ask about that later. I think you might have a point. Maybe a new look is what I need to get myself out of this funk I've been in. Out of the funk and into the punk. Zach, no. Okay. Looks like we're going shopping. Do we have to, though? You and Zach head to a boutique downtown for a quick shopping trip. Are you sure we have time for this? Mizumi, fashion waits for no one. We'll make time. He checks the clock on his phone. Yikes! Let's make it quick, though. We need to head back to the suite soon to get ready. The two of you hurriedly search through the racks. What about this? You hold up a dress for him to see, and he makes a face. Be serious, Mizumi. When in doubt, just think, what would Caitlin wear? You continue your search, pulling out a leather vest. Well, I know for sure she would scream over this. Zach grins and holds up a black and white, tight-fitting dress. I knew she'd pair it with this. On your way up to the register, you pass by an accessory display and grab a choker necklace. You hold it up for Zach to see. Now, if you're getting it, I cannot wait to see it all on you. You're going to look like I'm angry at the world and want everyone to know it. Exactly! You bring your items to the front of the shop and pay for them. Then you head back to the suite to change. Let's see how hardcore we can get. And Viola, what do you think? I mean, we don't really get to see much, do we? I mean, we get the little choker here. We get to see the leather thing, but we don't get to see the dress. We don't get to see nothing, so I wish they would have gave us more of a... I think you look to die for. Literally. As you spin so he can see your outfit, you see Abby glaring from the hallway. She leans against the wall with her arms folded. So, you two are still going to the show then? Abby, I know you're still upset, but it's a big deal for Caitlin. Can't you just let it go? Why should I? Caitlin obviously doesn't care. Abby, of course she does. Be the bigger person. You need to let it go. Of course she does. I know she's just as upset as you are. Yeah. Did she tell you that? Well, no, not exactly, but I'm her best friend. I can tell. I think after last night, you both needed some time to cool off. Maybe after the show tonight, she'll be in the mood to talk. Abby sighs and bites her lip. Well, come on. If you won't do it to make amends with Caitlin, do it for us. All right. Don't say I never did anything for you. You grab your things and leave the suite, heading for the concert venue in Northbridge. When you arrive, you see Tyler waiting outside the venue by himself. Oh, good. You guys are finally here. D&D got out early, and I was starting to worry I'd have to go in there by myself. Well, Mizumi, is that you under all the leather? The one and only. I just wanted to try something new. What do you think? I think you look rockin'. Abby walks over and wraps her arms around Tyler's waist. He kisses the top of her head. You're here. I thought you were too mad to come. Oh, I'm still pissed, but Zach and Mizumi convinced me to come out anyway. Maybe tonight's the night Caitlin and I make up. Couldn't let our girl sit at home fuming. Is Chris with you? I texted him a while ago and he said he'd meet us out front. I saw him at the library earlier. It looked like he might be a while. I'll see where he is. You step away and pull your phone out. Hello? Chris, why are you whispering? I'm at the library. You know Miss Beach feels about cell phones. I can't talk long. I'd hope not. The Gutter Kittens go on in 45 minutes. You better start making your way over. There's a moment of silence from the other end. Unless you're not coming. Are you? I really wanted to, but I just made this major breakthrough on the precedent for the scholarship pitch. I have to stay here and read through these papers. I'm really sorry, Mizumi. I know I said I'd be there. Yeah, well, I'm really not surprised. What's that supposed to mean? Exactly what it sounds like. This isn't the first time you bailed, and I bet that it's not going to be the last. Oh, come on, Mizumi. How about we hang out sometime next week? I guess if you decide you have the time. Mizumi, don't be like that. It's just really important to me and for the school. I can't waste time on dumb concerts. Dumb? You know I don't mean it like that. Well, you said it like that. Mizumi. Have fun with your proposal, Chris. Your dumb friends will be here at the dumb concert, having a great time without you. Mizumi, I'm sorry. Sorry? Sorry isn't good enough. Stop apologizing and do better. I will. I can't wait for this proposal to be done. Tell Caitlin I said break a leg. Sure. You hang up and head back over to your friends. Should we wait for Chris? How long did he say he'd be? He's not coming. Without waiting for a reply, you head into the venue. Thanks, Chris. You see Caitlin and her band laughing near the back and walk over. Hey guys, I'm so happy you got the headlining shot. We can't wait to hear the new songs you've been working on. Speaking of new, it looks like someone went shopping without me recently. Just trying out a different look. What do you think? I think you look smoking hot. Watch out, boys and girls, Mizumi has arrived. More like a smoking gun. If looks could kill Mizumi, we'd all be dead right now. Thanks, Amara. You smile at Natasha and Rachel. Rachel staring off into space, and Natasha watches you with an eyebrow raised. The choker's cute. I'd be too afraid to wear it into the pit, though. It's a little dangerous in there. As you wear a scarf around your neck that I'd love to tighten. Until oxygen deprivation. God damn it. Rachel chuckles absent-mindedly. Is it so? I'm not worried about a little danger. Good thing you get to be on the stage then, huh, Natasha? And not in the scary pit. I appreciate your concern, but I think I'll be just fine. Rachel laughs again, a little louder this time, and Natasha's cheeks redden slightly. Tyler, Zach, and Abby catch up too. Hey guys, break a leg out there! Thanks, Zach. Aw, you guys are the best. You don't know how much it means to me that you came. She hugs Zach and Tyler as she stops in front of Abby. I'm surprised you showed up. Yeah, well... Abby trails off and shrugs. Caitlin frowns and turns away quickly. Is Chris with you guys? He, something came up. Come on, Kate. We're up soon and we should go tune and whatever. Sure. After the show, we're totally celebrating. Of course. Knock 'em dead, guys. Van heads on backstage, and you and your group head to the bar. You get your drinks and turn to walk away. You see Zig standing nearby. Hey, Zig, fancy meeting you. Here, are you stalking me? He's startled when you call his name, but smiles when he sees you. Mizumi, I'd say this is more my scene than yours. That's actually a fair point. Zig gives you a quick one-armed hug, trying not to spill the drink in his other hand. And don't you look, like someone totally different. Is that a bad thing? Personally, I'm a fan of OG Mizumi, but this is definitely a good look for you. And I see the whole gang's here. Almost. The rest of your group walks up, drinks in hand. Zig shakes Tyler and Zach's hands and then gives Abby a small smile and a wave. You all looking forward to seeing your girl play? I'm actually kind of nervous. I hope it goes well, for Caitlin's sake, if anything. She's been so excited about this, it's a huge deal for the band. Hey, if their last show was any indication, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. As he says that, the current band hits their last notes and begins to clear the stage. The Gutter Kittens should be up next. Your group heads to the edge of the crowd. A wall of people stand between you and the stage. How much gel do you think it gets to get his hair to do that? She gestures at a guy in front of you who has a towering mohawk. Ugh, I can't say anything from here. Catch a brief glimpse of the Gutter Kittens entering the stage, but there are too many people to get a clear view. What's up, Northbridge? You and the rest of the crowd cheer loudly. Are you ready to get your head into the gutter? You dive right into their first song, and the crowd in front of you starts jostling as the mosh pit opens up. Alright, I'm going in. Who's with me? I'm game. Why not? I'm feeling a little aggression today. I got the look. Now it's time to walk the walk. That's my girl. Anyone else? Abby and Tyler both look at each other and shake their heads no. I'll go. I've never moshed, but it looks like fun. You haven't? Zig shrugs. I like the vibe here, but that doesn't mean I participate much. Alright, let's do this. Tyler, Abby, you're on drink duty. You, Zach, and Zig hand your drinks over to them and venture into the crowd in front of you. So, how does this work? I don't know either. I've never done a mosh pit. Just do as I do. Zach makes his way to the mosh pit. He jumps up and down, flailing his arms and pushing the people around him. Shall we? After you. You and Zig follow Zach's lead, laughing as you push and shove people around you. This is so fun. As soon as you say it, someone pushes you from behind and you fall into the dirty club floor. Mizumi! Hey man, watch it! Zig steps forward and shoves the guy hard in the chest. He shoves Zig back and then Zig takes a swing at him. Zig, don't... Another guy emerges from the crowd and throws a punch. You cover your head with your arms as a brawl breaks out in front of you. Oh, this isn't fun anymore! Abby, I'll save you! Tyler dives into the crowd. You peer up just long enough to see Tyler trying to pull Abby off of some guy who just swung a fist at Zach. Not my friend, you bastard. Oh crap, this is not good. As chaos ensues at the show, Will you and your friends make it out alive, or be tossed in the gutter or the morgue? Find out in the next chapter of The Freshman. So hope y'all did enjoy that. We have, I believe, 6 left to do until we're finally done with book 3, at least the James edition. I will go through in the future and do the Caitlin and Chris and Zig editions, but I'm looking to just go straight through, do book 3, then book 4, and then recycle. I'm also working on pushing out my production a little bit more. I'm working on chapters, I'm working on the letter, I'm working on so much stuff right now that pretty much in the last week we've done 25 videos. And pretty much they all range in time. The average is 25 minutes, the longest is an hour and 15 minutes. So yeah, we're pushing out quite a bit of the content. So, yeah, you do the math. 25 times, just say 25-minute average. And, yeah. That being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit it in the description below. You can follow me on social media unless you want to support my channel. There's a few links for that. It's always greatly appreciated. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and have a happy Thanksgiving if you do celebrate it. Otherwise, have a great day. Peace.